My YouTube channel is Football here with John Montez, and we are back today. We are live. We are doing something new. And no, this is the second live video we are doing. Today we are analyzing things live. We don't to avoid the issues of editing and all that. So, Evans, 1 week we missed our fans. What do you say?
Yeah, sorry.
We are sorry due to unavoidable circumstances. We could not be able to get in touch with you with the things to do with the lights and all that. So I know some people have been asking me where have I been. A lot has happened this week with Chelsea game. A lot has really happened this week. So today we are back here live. So make sure you smash a like on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. Don't forget to click that notification bell if you know you are new. Please click that notification bell so each and every time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. We are back, and today a lot of things, Evans. Yes. First topic first. I know we want to start today with Manchester City. Nothing, we are not hiding from this. Currently sitting third on the table.
No, number four.
Fourth on the table.
Yes.
Dropping point again.
Yes.
What is the problem? What is the problem with Manchester City? Why? Okay. I know you guys can talk about Rodri. Do you think Manchester City care now?
I think okay.
It's surprising because we are approaching January. You would expect Manchester City to be either number 2 or number 1.
If you've been keen in the last 3 seasons,
yeah,
time like this, we are already in December.
Yeah,
and most of the time, you normally find that Man City normally trails in the league, and we normally try to gain ground end of December or beginning of January. We do a catch up. That is
most of the time.
Most of the time we do a catch up. So for me, I'm not surprised. We know when the right time will come.
When is the right time? Because
you people, you are pace setters. Like you normally hear about athletes or marathon, especially marathon.
Yeah.
When Kipchoge, how do we call that? Elite Kipchoge. For the long races, this normally is accompanied by pace setters that will help him maintain that required pace so that he eventually becomes the winner. So just like the Premier League, it's the same thing. So, Arsenal, I don't know, Tottenham is now finding their position.
they are going back where they belong.
Aston Villa, United, all those people are pace setters. So Liverpool the same. So for me, I'm not surprised. I think the best time to ask me this question is February next year.
We are 2 months away from February. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
not even 2 months, 1 month, because this one is almost finished. So according to you,
yes,
Manchester City is still setting the pace.
No,
we are setting the pace for Manchester City
to
counter back. So, but if you look the current Manchester City, and we compare the last 2 seasons of Manchester City, there's a big difference. Especially if you compare it with the last game against Aston Villa, where Manchester City, according to the statistic, Manchester City already had how many shots? 2 shots on target.
Yes.
That one, even if Manchester City were missing key players, that one could not happen. According to Manchester City ruthlessness, the Manchester City we know, the ruthlessness of Manchester City we know. It brings a question like, you know what? We win the treble, we don't care anymore.
Not me. No, I think you people are not being keen. You know why I'm saying that? The last season, Arsenal topped the table for a record 248 days, to be precise. 248 days. You people never talked whether you were losing ground or gaining ground. Today, we've drawn 3 games in a row
with one lose,
which is not normal. No, it is normal. No, check the previous seasons. I remember there's a time, leave alone the last season, the other season. I think by the end of November or like just a time like this, beginning of December, we were on number 5, and by that time I don't know which team was leading, but we were trailing the league leaders by about 7 points. More or less the same, right, like now. Then we won 20 games in a row, consecutive. You remember when we won 20 games in a row?
I can remember.
Yes. So with the City and Guardiola, everything is possible. So don't rule us out of the race.
No, you're not really. Actually, we are talking about the
Dropping points.
The dropping points.
Yes.
Because we really have a lot of topics to
Yes.
speak
Then
about.
again, I think also to answer your question, we've not been little
This
as
season.
compared to last season.
Yeah.
Yes, that one is true because Alan the way Alan played last season
It's not the same.
can't match this season. He has dropped.
He's not going to
Yes,
play.
I don't know whether it's missing the Bruin or that or there are other factors.
I don't think
but
it's going to be a problem.
but we are not the same anyway. Yeah, maybe we also brought new signings, maybe yelling or stuff like that. But we are a bit different
Compared to last
but
season.
that one should not make us out of the race.
You're not,
Because all of you knows how Guardiola is capable.
We are not writing Manchester City out of the race because if you look the way Manchester City, the main reason why we are very like this today, if you look the way Manchester City started this season,
yes,
you could think of Manchester City that they are going to lead this thing until the end of the season.
Yes.
But in the last how many months? In the last 4 games,
yes,
things have been working for Pep. You are getting points, but not enough points.
You don't know how to finish it off.
Finish your points well. So it has been something of a question. Do you think Manchester City feel like they don't? They're not ruthless. That is what that is what I'm trying to bring.
Yes.
Manchester City are not ruthless like they were. The second thing.
Yes.
Before we go to the next topic, which
Yes.
the next topic is something to do with the Erik ten Hag. Last game against Aston Villa is something which is of question. We cannot just sit and speak and say things are well with Manchester City. Even we talked about this one in the morning, and you're telling me the way we are missing you guys missing De Bruyne, and I said I was saying like not even De Bruyne, Rodri.
Yes, Rodri. Yes.
I was like no, relax. Without Rodri, Manchester City last season could not have considered, could not have only managed 2 shots on target last season. And I leave that, City, Aston Villa controlled the entire game.
No, Rodri's work is not to shoot.
Not to shoot.
He's a defensive midfielder.
He's a defensive
But
midfielder.
again, look at the statistics. We've lost 4 games now.
No.
All those 4 games, Rodri has been missing. So it tells you how impactful this player is.
Is this that one now we call the recruitment department, or where are you going to? Because Manchester City, a team like Manchester City, should not be dependent. The Man City, which I know, is not always dependent on one player. There are always multiples of players who comes in.
But we did sign other players, but they have not lived up to the expectations. We have the likes of Calvin Phillips. By the way, he's going to leave.
He is going to leave in January. That is something breaking
news. It's already confirmed, So we tried our best, but it seems maybe it's not up to the standards. So, but you know how influential Rodri is and how he controls the game. So getting a player that can really replace him is not easy.
Gundogan. Yeah. You guys missing Gundogan.
Gundogan was a big match winner or influential player in big matches. So we really miss him, but he made a bold decision to maybe move on with his career in another club. So the club has to move on anyway, with or without him.
Second topic.
Yes.
Second topic, really interesting. This is now talking directly to Manchester United, which is really interesting. Last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks, is it 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Manchester United, some, not saying all.
Yes.
I want to be categorically clear.
Yes.
Some of Manchester United fans were calling
for the head of Ten Hag.
They were calling for the head of Ten Hag, and we never wanted to hear anything like the breaking news. Most of the people, not most, but some of the people were waiting.
Yes.
Was to hear breaking news: Erik ten Hag sacked.
Beating
Chelsea. Chelsea more years. What do you think the guy is playing with our psychology now?
Ten Hag is a very smart guy.
Yeah.
And also the fixtures has been favoring him. Because you find he wins 2 games or 3 games, then he buys more time. He loses the next 2 or 3 games because the number of games, maybe apart from Chelsea, he has never beaten a team outside top 6. The normal top 6.
Even Chelsea is not on top 6 now. Chelsea are mid-table team.
So the trend continues. He will win. He won against Chelsea. Maybe he will win again against Bournemouth tomorrow. The next 2 weeks, he will be beaten by Liverpool. Maybe the team next.
Bayern,
yes. Then now you are back again to crisis. So he has perfected the art of controlling the psychology of the club and the fans. So he wins 2 games, loses the next 3, buys more time. Wins, the trend has been the same, but anyway, I don't know what you think outside there.
Okay, according to you,
yes,
in a football perspective,
yes,
where do you think the problem with Manchester United lies? Because what we saw on Wednesday against Chelsea,
yes,
was totally different with what we saw at the beginning. We have never played a very good football than the one we played against
Chelsea and Everton.
Everton was struggling.
Yeah.
The one we won comfortably.
Yes.
I can say 100% this game Manchester United played well.
Yes.
Even if we could have lost it, I could have said we lost it, but
you did a good job.
We did a good job. Where do you see? Because now there's a fallout. Before that game, that Chelsea game, there was a fallout between the media and the club.
Yes.
A lot of rumors and a lot of stories. I don't want to add speculation.
Yes.
We cannot say it's true because we haven't confirmed yet. What is the problem? Where do you think this problem is starting from? Because fallout is there.
I think based on most reports shows that Ten Hag had fallen out with the senior players.
Most of them.
Most of the senior players who have also branded him as an authoritarian type of leadership.
Yeah.
So the likes of Varane, Casemiro, and even Sancho.
And the story of Sancho started before.
Yeah, way before even the likes of Casemiro and Varane. So I think maybe his style of leadership might be rubbing shoulders with most of the senior players. I don't know why that, or maybe they also claim about his training tactics, things like that.
They press too much.
Press too much.
Which sometimes, we cannot believe in everything which the media said.
Yeah.
But I feel if you want to win, if you want to build a constructive team, a winning team, Manchester United needs to be together as a team.
Of course.
Not other people.
Team cohesion.
You have to have that team cohesion with team. That is what I personally feel since the beginning of the season has been missing in Manchester United dressing room. Because I don't think man management, Ten Hag is good at man management. Because you have to keep these people intact together. Yeah. If you touch, let's say, for example,
also these people are also adults. They have families.
Yeah, these people are also adults. You can't control them like this. Kids, that is always what I'm saying. You have to give them. You have to let them hear. You have to hear their views, and you as a manager, they hear your views. That is how you can build a constructive team that might win something. If you look with Eric Ten Hag, the problem which I think is there, he wants to be right.
He's Mr. Right.
Mr. Right. Each and every time, he wants to, it's either my decision or you stay. And that is why I think there's a fallout between Eric Ten Hag and...
they used to say that my way or highway.
So either you choose. That is why I think there's a fallout between Eric Ten Hag and most of the senior players, because if you look at the number of players which will be leaving, which might leave, I'm not saying it's true, but which might leave in January. You have Varane, which will be a big loss. He leaves. I know he's not playing now, and we are pretending that we are winning games. You think we are okay? We don't have Casemiro, which we are now. Sometimes we see the impact of him. We saw what Casemiro did for Manchester United last season,
and even the earlier part of this season.
And even the
scoring instrumental goals.
You see, we have Varane. We know Sancho, what Sancho is capable of doing. Of course, there's a lot of stories with Sancho, a lot of rumors going
Discipline
issues. But you have to keep this player, because I always feel if you're in a team and you touch my friend, my productivity will be low, because this person is my friend. productivity for me, I feel like you're not treating him right. You're treating other people. That is what I feel has been missing in Eric Ten Hag's team. Man management. You have to keep these players up, and they're also adult. Yeah. You cannot control them like small kids, which under 18 like Garnacho, who are still coming. Even Garnacho cannot control. They earn big money, and they have a lot of followers, and they Manchester United, a club like Manchester United has a lot of good players, and these players are loved by most of us, and the fan base is huge. It's not like Ajax fan base. It's not like any other fan. The fan base, you are going to have that clash at any given point. Even now, if it's not going to control it, it might survive for now, but in future, it might clash. Yeah, it might clash. That one I am sure of. So Ten Hag need to solve something. Let's see down on the comment what you guys think about Eric Ten Hag.
This trend of buying time
with our emotions.
Buying 3 weeks.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not good because we'll end up even losing Champions League.
Yeah, because
if you continue the trend,
it means you draw points, you gain a few points. It means you'll most likely will be number 5 or 6. Or maybe if you try number 4. Yeah. Which is poor. According to me, this is second season. Full season.
Second full season. Not even this. This is that one was the first. This is second one.
Yes, you should be fighting for the league. Though it's not bad off, but because there are 9 points from
9 points from Arsenal.
Yeah, that's not
3 points away from Manchester City. Which you are coming next to the next topic. That one takes us direct to the next topic. Aston Villa. This is now. I can remember when you were doing the prediction for
this season.
Yes. You really mentioned Aston Villa.
A bold decision.
You took a really bold decision. You can look that video back there in our videos.
And it's paying off.
It's paying off.
Yeah.
I
said they'll be somewhere in top 4.
They're patching above their weight.
Yeah.
What do you think of Aston Villa?
Very simple. Right manager. And some good players. Those good players. Because
it's right manager with some good players.
Yes. Right manager because this is a guy that's a Unai Emery. He was not given enough time when he was at Arsenal. But he has found a better home in Aston Villa. This guy, he did wonders with the Sevilla. Everyone knows his record about Europa League. Actually, he's the king of Europa League. And he has taken the same direction with Aston Villa. Playing his brand of football, winning games, beating top clubs. You saw what he did to Liverpool during his days. Yeah. So for me, I'm not surprised. That's why I made that bold decision when we were predicting about this new season. Yes.
Emery is going to surprise us.
Yes.
And he's really doing it. Do you think it's good? Okay. I know we are talking about. We are about to talk about the title race, which is still open. We feel it's still open. What is the Champions League possible?
Yes, if they play the way they're playing, because right now they're number 3. Yeah. Let's say they're in top 4. But the difference between top 4, number 5 and number 4, what's the gap? Who is number 5? It's Tottenham. Yes, they have 27 points. But they have got a run of poor results. I don't know what's happened.
Even yesterday
they lost. Though it was some silly mistakes from the defense. Yeah. But all in all, they lost. Yeah. But for me, if Aston Villa keeps playing the way they're playing, because this season, I think the last time they lost a home game was in February this year. That one tells you how good they are when they're playing at home. Yeah. And mark you, even the big teams like City, they really humbled us yesterday. Yeah. So for me, I think they're in the right direction, and they should. Unai Emery should keep the good work.
Aston Villa really surprised me. For me, I never expected where they stood. I don't want to put it like I don't want to give them early credit before we know, because I still feel the season is too early.
But they're in the right direction.
They're in the right direction so far. Newcastle did this. and it paid off for them.
They qualified
for Champions League.
Yes.
This season, Newcastle, Aston Villa are proving to do it in Premier League again.
Yes.
Where do you see the future of Premier League? Because now it seems like even the mid-table team like Aston Villa can win.
Surprise. Yeah.
Because if Aston Villa qualify to Champions League, it's going to be really, really interesting to watch Premier League. That one means how competitive the league has been. Top 4, I feel it's profitable for grab, but they have to do some adjustment.
Let me ask you. Ask yourself. This is the team that has the best goalkeeper in the world.
No. That one
is the best goalkeeper.
Okay.
Yes.
He won the best goalkeeper. That one does not. He won the best goalkeeper last year.
Yes. No, this year, 2023.
When was the World Cup? He won it because of the World Cup.
But when was the award given?
Leave when the award was given.
Not because of World Cup. I'm just saying that 2023, the best goalkeeper is how do you call it?
Martinez.
Yes.
That one does not
guarantee the best goalkeeper in the world.
That one does not guarantee. That one does not guarantee.
But it does guarantee them they are now in number 4.
It's not. They are not in number 4 because one player.
Assuming they had Onana, do you think they could have been number 4?
Why not? If a coach can get something good from Onana, if you know they wanted really Onana, he could have get something out of Onana.
No, he would have not wanted Onana because he has the best goalkeeper in the world.
But if somebody had a good season, we will appreciate and we'll say Martinez.
And have a good season. Imagine who knew except me. Who knew that Aston Villa will be number 4 right now? I'm the only one, maybe, and Unai Emery and the fans and Aston Villa fans.
This is. I know the debate where you want us to go to, but I'm not going where you want me to go to. Where you're taking me, I cannot go. The Martinez is good. I'm not disputing that. Martinez is good.
Yes. I'm not saying that now next year will also be the best keeper. I'm talking of 2023. Yes.
You guys need to help me because we have.
He's also doing wonders with Aston Villa. That's why he's the best goalkeeper.
But that one does not guarantee them that they are. That one does not mean is the person. What I'm trying to block you from is the narrative that you're trying to drive. That he is the main reason why Aston Villa are where they are. That is not the main reason. That is not the main reason.
I mentioned 2 issues or 2 reasons. I said they have some good players, and some of those good players include the goalkeeper, Martinez. They also have a good coach, Unai Emery, who did wonders with Aston Villa.
When you are mentioning players, if you can,
I cannot mention everyone. You cannot mention everyone.
You have to mention people like who is this striker? This Aston. No. There's this Aston Villa striker who also does wonders. So you cannot say only Martinez because they have their best goalkeeper. No. You have to bring the impact of a team. But that one does not mean that.
Let me ask you, right now, last week or this week, Maguire won the Player of the Man.
It was today.
Yeah. He won the Player of the Man. Yeah. Does it mean he was playing alone? Because even other people were playing. But there must be that one outstanding player that does things beyond others.
So that's
why I'm saying in that Aston Villa squad, there's that one outstanding player that worth recognition.
So according to you, the outstanding player that worth recognition
is the best goalkeeper in the world.
Come on, you guys are joking. I know the debate where you are. I know where you're taking me, but I am not allowing you to take me there.
No, I'm not talking about Onana. I don't want to speak about Onana. Onana is a very good goalkeeper. That is story for another day. Yeah.
I'm not going there. Aston Villa, actually, I'm going to the next topic, title race. I know this one is going to be really, really interesting. So make sure you smash a like to the video. Don't forget to hit that subscription button if you know you are new. Click that subscription button. Don't forget to click that notification bell so each and every time we drop a video like this or we go live like this, you'll be able to be notified. And to our subscribers, we want to say thank you so much for your continuous support and the great family we ever have. Today we are live. Don't forget that. Smash a like and let's go to the title race. Still open for grab. Where do you think? Arsenal on top of the league?
Yes.
And currently, number 1
yes.
is Arsenal. Number 2, Liverpool.
Yes, you can just mention
their point,
so that maybe those who are not
aware to know where we are.
Somebody
is saying here at Martinez. Let me just get it. Let me just get it. At Martinez, the best goalkeeper in the world right now. Come on, relax, relax. Martinez cannot be the best. Okay, it's the best goalkeeper. If I know you want us to go into that topic, but let us just go back into that topic. Before we go to the title list, I know you okay, yeah. Nice for getting that. Martinez is good. He's a good player in a good team which has found the right system for him. The right system to play. If currently tell me to mention top 5 best goalkeepers in Premier League.
I know number 1 you will go with Martinez, then number 2.
I'm not going with this. I don't think Martinez will appear in my top 5.
Yours. That one is yours. But
let's see. Let's see what people will say. Let's see what people will say.
Yes.
Is Martinez Aston Villa?
Now.
Right now.
I'm not saying that.
No. Right now.
Season.
No, right now. Right now. I'm talking about right now.
Yes.
I'm talking about right now.
Yes.
Being on top 4 does not qualify you to be
because
in your best goalkeeper. What are you trying to say?
It's very clear.
Aston Villa are where they are because of Martinez.
Because of 2 reasons.
Martinez and
the coach.
Yes. Come on, that is
not just Martinez, but that overall team performance. But I've identified one outstanding player in that squad.
Which
just like you guys, Maguire was the best player of the season, or I mean of the month. September,
November.
Yes. So that one is story for another day.
Story for another day. Let's continue. Title race.
Wide open.
Wide open. Still a lot of things, a lot that can happen from now. Arsenal, remember, leading with 36 points as we speak after 15 games.
Yes.
All people I think have played 16 games.
15.
Yeah. The following is Liverpool, number 2 with 34 points. That is a difference of 2 points. Aston Villa, number 3, a difference of 2 points with 32.
Yes.
Manchester City, a difference of 2 points.
Yes.
With 30.
Yes.
Now we have Manchester City, Manchester United, and Tottenham 5th with 27. Manchester United
by virtue of a superior goal difference.
We have zero goals.
At least now there's no debt.
There's no debt. We don't have any person's debt. Newcastle, I don't want to write them out because this thing is still open up to top 10.
Yeah.
But Chelsea cannot be there. Hey, up to Brighton maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think Chelsea can make it to top 4 to the league.
For now, I think up
to number 9. I think up to number 9. West Ham.
The difference between Chelsea and the West Ham is whooping 5 points.
That's huge. Higher. Liverpool.
Yeah.
Who is still open. If you look, is still wide open. Who do you think will? I don't want to write Manchester City off because it's too early. Manchester United also. Do you think let's start with the Arsenal. What should Arsenal do to win this one? Because if you look, if you look where the Arsenal were last season and where they are last season, they're not far above from. And last season, you remember, it was just a little underneath.
I think once beaten, twice shy. So how they bottled it
last season.
They topped the league by record 248 days. Then finally bottled it. I think we normally say that people learn from their mistakes. And I think maybe
they are now learning from their
mistake. Most likely they have adjusted in those weak areas that maybe led them to bottle the league. And you saw what Ateta did with the signings. He signed Havertz because Arsenal really lacked a serious striker last season.
Yes.
Because there's a time when you cannot depend entirely on Gabriel Jesus.
And Ketia.
Yeah.
So
Ketia did a very good job. He really stepped in and provided that needed support. But Ketia alone could not bail them out. I think the mistake they did was to let Aubameyang
leave.
Because
But it was good for the
it was
team.
good for the team. Yes, maybe they're saying disciplinary issues, but Gabriel Jesus is injury prone. That could have not allowed them or sustained them to push for number one. But they did a good job. They signed Kai Havertz. They brought in Trossard. Yes.
So they added in Rice.
Declan Rice. Yeah. Good job. I think if they really maintain the good performance this time round, they can pull that unthinkable. But it will be difficult because there are guys down there: Liverpool, Aston Villa, Man City. I don't know whether Man United can be that bracket. But maybe. Yes. Yeah.
Liverpool. Not even. Let me just speak of Arsenal first before I go.
Yeah.
I still feel Arsenal have a chance of winning it.
Yes.
And I still, I would prefer. If
I know we are praying that we should end like this.
If it's not Manchester United winning it,
yes,
then I would love to see Liverpool or Arsenal do it. I don't want to see Manchester City doing it. Arsenal have that chance of winning it.
Yes.
If they continue the consistency of winning games. Last game, something funny really happened against, was it Luton?
Against Arsenal.
Arsenal,
yes.
They won it last minute.
The final kick.
97.
90 plus 7, 97.
So imagine winning those type of games. If they could have dropped that points, of course Manchester City could have dropped. Liverpool also could have dropped. Then let's say Arsenal could have dropped the point.
So that shows the mentality
of the team.
The team.
They have their mentality.
The last minute.
Their mentality is huge, and I really like their mentality. And if they were to win it, they were going to win it because of how mentally they mentally strong they are. Because for you to keep that pace with the pressure, they have to handle that pressure. I know they are now going to. They have experience of it. They have experience of handling that pressure. So currently, I know they are trying. Okay, they might win it. I'm not disputing that. They might win it, 100%. We go to Liverpool.
Yes.
Liverpool, they play great football. They win games, but I don't. Okay, they've gotten point against Arsenal. Arsenal already got points against them.
Yeah.
They've played with Arsenal really.
Liverpool, Arsenal.
I don't think so. Manchester City went to draw.
Tended to draw or something. I can't remember. So no, not so sure.
Manchester City went to draw.
No, they against
Liverpool.
Yes, ended draw.
It ended draw.
Yes.
Have they played against Tottenham?
Yes, they were beaten by Tottenham.
So that
remember when Liverpool were given 2 red cards?
Oh, 2 red cards. I can remember that game really well. But they really played good football there. They have not played against Manchester United. They are coming next week.
That one will be
really interesting.
Good game.
So Liverpool, I still feel they still have some things to do, because if you look at their midfield, it's not strong enough to compete with the likes of Arsenal. If you compare Arsenal midfield or you compare Manchester City midfield, you cannot compare very much with that Liverpool midfield. I think they still need adjustment in January to increase a chance, but they have a possibility of winning it.
Yes, you can't drive them out.
Possibility of having it. Because we know they have been in this situation before, and they can really change things around.
For me, I can't rule them out because Liverpool and Klopp have done some magnificent job.
Yes.
So how he really gave us hard time when we won 98 and they had 97.
Yeah.
That tells you the quality Klopp can instill in the team. So like this season is still pushing, so you can win, because the difference between these top 4 teams, nothing much. Difference of 2 points.
That's one
nothing. That's one game. Yeah. Actually, even this weekend,
Arsenal
plays against Villa. If they lose against Villa, and these other 3 teams wins,
they're passed.
The table will change. Yeah, though Arsenal will still maintain. No, Liverpool will
pass them.
Will pass them.
Even as Villa will pass them.
Yeah. So I think we can talk about this topic, especially when we are past December, because December we have packed games.
Yeah, full pack.
Yeah. So you lose again today, the next game you can gain or lose ground. So nothing much.
Aston, okay. This one is going to be funny. And they're coming back again. Aston Villa to win the title.
For me,
Still early.
Still early, but they say they say they can pull that and think. So, do you remember what Leicester did?
Did, yeah.
2016.
2016.
Still possible.
With Aston Villa?
Yes. Because you're saying if City cannot replicate what they did last season, then who else can do it? Maybe Liverpool, maybe Aston Villa, maybe Tottenham,
Man United.
No, Man United cannot. We know you. Man United cannot. So
you're writing off my. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, maybe, but for me, I can't rule out Aston Villa. But I know their main objective is not to win the league. Their main objective
is to stay where they are.
Is to stay where they are and play European football next season, and probably try as much as possible to win Europa League. No, right now they are playing Europa League. Yeah.
Actually, they are maintaining those games, and Brighton cannot maintain. Even Newcastle cannot maintain.
Experience, because they have the coach. Newcastle, the last time they played this European football was 20 years ago. Brighton, most likely, maybe their first time. So the objective of Aston Villa is to push so that they play Champions League. Might be historic for the club, maybe after a very long time.
Then, but then they have Aston Villa have Champions League.
Yeah, after a very long time. I don't know, 1960s or 70s. We were not born by that time. Then, if they can win Europa League, that will be a plus for them.
Great. Great. Really, really interesting. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. Don't forget to click that notification bell, so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify to our subscribers. We want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, we could not be able to be where we are at the moment. Let's go to the next person, which is Manchester City.
No, we'll only reach number 5.
We have to reach number 6.
No.
No.
No. Yeah. We are dealing with top 5 by
I know you're trying to cut off, but if you look the points between number 5 and the number 6, is nothing. They are both have 27 points.
Why are they not number 5?
Because of goal difference.
So we are dealing with number 5, top 5.
Why should we not deal with Manchester United? Come on, we can do it. Even us, you can do it.
You have to make it very quick.
Okay. Tottenham, Manchester City. Can do it 4th time.
Yes. You people, you never cease to amaze me, because it's the same Guardiola. You are giving as if you've known Guardiola today in the morning. Guardiola's been here for the last 10 years. Huh?
Not this time, bro. Not this time, bro.
Why not?
Why not?
Because you lost the game against Aston Villa.
Not because you lost the game against Aston Villa, but I don't think this season. No, I don't think.
Is it the first time we're trailing behind?
No, it's not the first time you guys are telling me. We are not distributing that. That you are good.
So the problem is that winning it 4 times in a row.
That is the problem. You cannot
win
in Premier League.
And you're going to retire.
This is not family.
We have seen if we win treble, we are going to retire.
I can't see where am I having a conversation of Manchester City winning a league the 4th time. That is a debate I don't want to enter into 2024.
You guys said when Guardiola was at Barcelona. When he won everything there, you said, no, that league is too easy. He cannot do that thing outside La Liga. He took a 1-year sabbatical, went to Bayern Munich, won the league record time. By February, he had won Bundesliga. I don't know, by January. He had won Bundesliga. You said, those ones you can only do in La Liga and Bundesliga. Let him try in England, the toughest league in the world. Now he has started England Farmers League.
No, it's not.
It's Farmers. How do you win 3 times in a row?
Manchester United have done it.
How many years?
No. The problem is somebody has done it.
No problem.
Whatever he's doing,
those things
somebody has done.
Those things were done. I don't know, 50 years ago.
No. They have the story of 50 years ago.
Even Blackburn had won Champions League, but those things were. I don't know, 1963.
The main thing that somebody has done, so it's not Farmers League.
But no, even those are the leagues. Not that Bundesliga. I mean, Bayern Munich had never won the league. Actually, they had, I don't know, 6 in a row. Same to Barcelona.
But
So you said, you guys, most of the haters say that Guardiola cannot do that thing, especially
I am
at
not a
this
hater
moment.
about Guardiola. I'm not a hater.
Okay. Other people say that.
He's a good manager. I really
But he has
appreciate
turned
it.
now the league into farmers league.
No,
Because he's going to win this one. Even you know
If
it's
he
going
can
to.
lose against Aston Villa.
When the last time we never lost against Wolves? So we lost against Wolves. Eh? Were we not beaten by Wolves? We lost against Wolves. But we still won the league. So there's no
This
problem.
is the
there.
debate I don't want to join in. 2024,
Anyway.
please, I don't want to handle a debate of Manchester
Yes,
City.
anyway, City, we are dropping points,
Yeah.
which is not good. But we are still there. We have not lost so much ground. Just a difference of 6 points, that is 2 games.
Yeah.
And you know, City, if it begins to win games, we can even do 20 games in consecutive, or even 15 games consecutive wins. So there's no problem there. For me, I'm not even worried. Because I know that is where we need so that we can push. That's what we need.
Actually, let's just go to the next one. Tottenham and Manchester United. You have to talk about Manchester United winning the title. Still only open.
Tottenham,
Yeah.
I don't know.
What is the problem? They started
For me,
really well.
For me, they're really playing well. Even the
Yesterday game, they really played well.
played very well. But mistakes, some silly mistakes,
Costing them.
cost them the same mistakes that I think if you watch the game Everton against Newcastle, Newcastle also had the same mistakes. I don't know what happened, but Everton, Tottenham are really playing very well. But maybe every team has that point of the season where the results are not coming
out for them. Now maybe now
this is now their time. But
Well,
for me, I cannot rule them out. They can push and maybe make it to top 4. Yeah, maybe they just had a bad day yesterday and maybe a run of poor results.
With those injuries, a lot of injuries and red card that happened. So
they surprised everyone anyway.
Anyway, nobody expected Everton to Tottenham to be well, especially after losing Kane. Nobody expected them to be well. Yeah.
So for me, I still rate them high.
Newcastle, no. Manchester United, not Newcastle.
So we reach number 6.
Why not? Why not? Number 6 is part of the because it's 27 points. If I see these points are not big.
Anyway, for me, if I have to be judging in my review, I think Ten Hag, despite the noise and the shenanigan around his managerial and things like that, imagine he has 27 points, 3 points behind City, and you are calling for his head the other day. So football is very funny.
You don't want people playing with our emotions.
Yeah, the problem is inconsistency. In this league where some people can win 15 games in a row, or 10 games in a row, you cannot win in when you have such teams surrounding you. So for him to do some meaningful job, he needs to start winning consistently. Even if he can win 8 games in a row the way Ole Gunnar did, that would be a plus for him. He'll find himself number 2 somewhere there, or number 1. Not at the end of the season, maybe somewhere there. But he needs to win consistently. With that, you can now start to dream. But right now, when you are winning 2 games against Luton, against Sheffield United, and maybe Chelsea, which is also struggling, then no, it's all over. There's no way to go. Consistency is the key to beat Guardiola and Klopp. And now Arteta in the mix. Without you winning 10 games in a row, forget.
Hey, that is tough. That's tough to pick. I feel Eric Ten Hag can do it. Just as you have said, the consistency part of it.
Yeah.
He can do it while we can win games because nowadays Manchester United have only one option when you are going to a match game week.
Yes.
Is Manchester United can lose to any team and Manchester United also can beat any team. That is always, I am always under sure of that. That one you cannot win a league against because
actually you've never drawn this season.
We have not drawn this season. It's either we lose or we win. We cannot win it like that.
Only 2 options. Mambo ni mawili,
not 3. So it's really tough with Ten Hag to predict where Manchester United will end it this season. But I still feel they're back to the title, especially after that win against Chelsea.
Because everyone is slumping.
Yeah. After that win against Chelsea, I see it's a morale booster for them, and I think it will as a beginning of this. It's like a new a new one.
It will charge up the team.
Yeah, it will recharge up the team. Let's wait and see for the next 5 games.
For
Because
me,
I feel even Liverpool.
No, you are our neighbors. I wish you well in your hunt for the.
That is not a wish. That is not a good wish.
No. As a good neighbor, love your friend. Jesus said.
Love your neighbors as you love yourself.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to.
You're spreading love.
Yes, I'm spreading love. I wish you well. Anyway.
But it's possible. It's possible. The third one, which is really, really interesting, we just get it here. What we want to speak about is Aston Villa versus Arsenal tomorrow. This is game week 17. It's something we have to speak about. Two teams,
Saturday, yes.
Surprisingly, Aston Villa on top of the really playing good football, by the way. What do you think of tomorrow? Is it tomorrow or Sunday?
Tomorrow.
Saturday. What do you think of it?
I think
Arsenal controlling.
It's a tough.
Aston Villa also likes
controlling because Unai Emery has coached Arsenal.
He knows the DNA of Arsenal.
Not even the DNA of Arsenal, but that emotional return. Because right now Arsenal are at the summit of the table.
Yeah.
And Aston Villa are also somewhere there. They're number 3.
Number 3, which they really, if they win tomorrow, they always.
Yeah.
And Liverpool lose against Crystal Palace.
Unai Emery will be playing against his former employers, who maybe
he wants to prove a point.
Maybe relieved him of his duties unceremoniously. So maybe he wants to prove a point that despite you maybe not giving me enough time that maybe I required at the helm of Arsenal, I found a hope. It's the last game tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm not. I don't want to rule out Arsenal, but if they really want to maintain that push to win their first silverware, especially the league, yeah, they have to beat Aston Villa tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. But it will be very difficult because here is where City lost just a few days ago. Yeah. And this team has never lost since February at home. It means they're very good when they're playing at home. They know how to defend. They know how to attack very well. They know how to attack, take up their chances. So, for me, to be very difficult.
With the best goalkeeper as they play.
Of course. So, I'll not predict it now, but
we are
coming up.
We are coming to that.
Maybe your thoughts about it.
I feel Arsenal needs to win it. Aston Villa also needs to enjoy themselves tomorrow. Because they are in a good ride. And with the Emre, just as you have said, tomorrow it might want to prove a point on something. Yes, they don't have to win it, but they have to go and play a better football in terms of Aston Villa. Get a point which will be good for them somehow. Also, it might not be good for Arsenal, 1 point, because Arsenal, I think, will be running for both the 2 points. But if Aston Villa tomorrow just continue with the way they are continuing with their game plan, stick together, know the end goal, then it's really a promising game tomorrow. It's something you have to. Actually, I think tomorrow we'll do watch along on that
against Arsenal.
Yeah. Is it 11?
No, it's at tomorrow. It will be 8:30.
8:30. I think I will do watch along on that.
Yeah.
We are jumping to prediction. I think so.
Yeah.
That is the last bit. This is really interesting. I hope bold decisions are coming next. Really interesting.
The games are very. I was almost tempted going with Bournemouth, but.
What?
But let's see.
For the first time, bold decision didn't work for the last game. I knew it was not going to work against Everton. Manchester versus Everton. That one never worked. So let's go direct into prediction game week 17. Really interesting game. First game tomorrow. Early kickoff. We have Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Give me your prediction.
No, I think this one is outright to win for Liverpool.
Okay, Crystal Palace is not a joke.
Yes, but I'm giving you my reasons why I think. Right now, we are at that point of the season where it's the structure and the pattern and the best teams, they are taking their position. People are aligning. The teams are aligning themselves.
You start to know where your place is.
Where your place is.
You start early.
So if you sleep, someone will overtake you.
Man.
Yeah. So especially Liverpool. Right now they are really pushing because they are saying Man City can lose this thing.
Lose this thing.
Arsenal, so it's either like Arsenal or us. So they have to play very well. Yeah, at their level best to win that game. Because they're saying, the way City is meandering, yeah.
We can have a chance of
I think this now their time. Yeah.
So Liverpool. Even before this one, okay. I'm not saying Crystal Palace, but it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
Especially if you look to open defense. Okay, Liverpool knows how to open defenders. No problem with
defending and midfield has been weak.
But they have good forward to open that Crystal Palace defense. And it's going to be really, really interesting game to watch tomorrow.
Yes.
Early kickoff. I can't do a live video of that. But Liverpool, I go with that. I'll try and win for Liverpool into that one. The next game, Burnley really got their best win last season. No, last weekend.
Yeah.
Was it last weekend?
But they were demolished midweek.
Not
demolished as such, but they lost.
They lost. Yeah. Brighton versus Burnley. Home win. I think Brighton will win. According to me, I feel Brighton has a chance of winning.
Yeah, same to me. Brighton, when they are not playing European football.
Well, they are very dangerous.
They have all the energy
and all the weapons to do it.
Weapons to do that thing. So playing against Burnley, I think that one will be an opportunity for them to win that game. But Burnley of late, they lost 1-0 in their last game.
Yeah.
After that 5-0 demolition of Sheffield United.
Which
actually saw that first sacking of the season. Yeah. So they lost 1-0 against was it? But they lost 1-0 anyway. Yeah. But Brighton against Burnley, I'll go with Brighton.
I'll go with the Brighton too. I side with Brighton up to that one. I know. It's a game of football, but I will side with Brighton.
Yeah.
Our team, the best team in the land. Manchester, after beating Chelsea. After beating Chelsea, you are now touching both. And Chelsea, by the way, I told you this thing that no way we can lose against Bournemouth, but we cannot lose against Chelsea.
That so you are ready to lose against Bournemouth?
No, I'm not saying I'm ready to lose again. I'm not going to lose against them. Actually, we are playing on Trafford. We cannot lose.
That means that we collecting points. Crystal Palace collected points there. Brighton collected points there. City collected points there. There is no special place playing at Old Trafford.
Bournemouth cannot beat us. That one I am 100% sure.
For me, this game will end at a stalemate. You people have never picked a draw this season.
So you think our first is coming against Bournemouth? No.
Yes.
Way. No way.
No, you have to have equal. You have all the possibilities. You have to get all those possibilities. You have to win. You have to lose. You have to get a draw.
So your first draw is coming. I don't think so. I'm going with Manchester United win. I will go with Manchester United win. Not jokes on that.
No problem.
Sheffield United.
Tomorrow you'll call me. You see how things are difficult.
I will make sure I call you. If I'll pick up your phone.
Yeah.
I'll pick up your phone. We have Sheffield United versus Brentford. Hey, this one is tough. Sheffield United changed their manager. They sacked their manager.
I don't know whether it's the caretaker manager.
They still have the caretaker
manager. The assistant.
No,
they brought the previous manager. I think.
So we have Bournemouth versus Brentford, which is really. If I go first into that, Brentford on paper, they look likely of winning it, but I can't promise nowadays. I can't allocate Brentford nowadays.
Very unreliable.
A mixed result each and every time they play. They always have a mixed result. So Sheffield with the new management coming in, I feel who is his name?
Chris Wilder. Yeah, it was the struggling Sheffield United has announced that Chris Wilder will be returning as the new manager after the football club sacked Paul Bottom.
Until the summer 2025. They can get a draw.
against Brentford.
I think against Brentford, I have a feeling of a draw there.
Maybe the manager want to
start because Sheffield United was not that
get a
bad team.
beautiful start of
It was not that bad team, but I feel they can get a draw.
It was also difficult to sack
the person who promoted you
to the league.
Yeah,
it was a very difficult decision for them. But they just had to do it because a run of poor results.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't know how this new manager will play, but for me, I think Brentford will play good. They can win this game. These are the beasts. They'll sting them again.
I go with that. I
go with Brentford. No, these are the beasts. They sting everyone.
There's a day you predicted that there will be no draw in the Premier League, and I was
but like last week, there was a day. I think it was only one game, but it actually happened the last minute. Yeah, it was almost coming to fruition. But the beast will sting Sheffield United.
I feel like it will lead to. I don't know why, but I have that feeling. Wolves versus Forest. Dogs versus trees.
Hey,
tough.
When you want to predict a game against Nottingham Forest,
then you keep wondering what is going to happen here with a
very inconsistent team.
Very inconsistent.
So for me, I think I'll go with the Wolves.
Home.
Or a draw. Either draw or Wolves. Wolves play well when they are at home. Actually, they won their last game against
This one is going to be, according to me, I think this is the game where who's the manager, Nottingham, the Forest manager, is going to survive.
Wolves
he gets a point
against Burnley, on Tuesday.
If he gets a point against Nottingham Forest, Forest gets a point against Wolves. He's going to buy more time, the manager, because I think this is the last game, which is going to prove a point. If he doesn't prove it, then it's going to be hard for him to continue. So my feeling is that a draw might happen into this game.
Okay.
I see a draw might happen into this game too, at least by the manager. Sometimes I feel a draw, but beating Wolves is always a hard.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. So I feel it's a.
For me, I also feel it is draw, or maybe Wolves can win it.
Tough one. But there is really interesting game to watch tomorrow with a lot of pace. The last game of the day on Saturday, which is Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Really interesting one. What do you think of that?
For me, I think Aston Villa will try to avoid defeat because they know the quality Arsenal will bring. They'll try to avoid defeat. Arsenal the same will go guns blazing to win this game. So it's going to be a very difficult game, but might end up in a draw. They could share the spoils.
Tough one.
Yeah, tough game. It's hard to predict. It was just yesterday they beat City. That's Aston Villa. Arsenal also showed their pedigree and they won against Luton. So both teams can try to avoid defeat and maybe ends in a draw. For me, that's my option. But if you are good, Arsenal could win it. But it's going to be tough.
A draw. Even me, I see a draw. I don't see a better result that can at least
favor both.
Is a draw.
Because both Arsenal and Aston Villa want to be up there. Because if you lose entire 3 points, then
it will be tough.
At least you get something. So
a draw.
Say they'll share the spoils. A draw.
I'll go with a draw.
Yeah.
Let's jump to Sunday games just quickly, very quickly, because I see we are out of time.
Back.
Everton versus Chelsea. Hey! These people want to kill Chelsea, but
they beat Newcastle like no one.
And in fact, Everton is going to survive.
I
know Everton is going to survive, and they are now off of the bottom table.
If Everton beats Chelsea, why? No, we keep on talking about tonight.
But we haven't there's a guy called Pochettino. We have to Pochettino, but this guy
is he immune to sacking? Because all along we talk about Ten Hag. Ten Hag.
Ten Hag, well, you
But
never
the guy
touch
here,
call Pochettino.
who seems to be untouchable. Pochettino, Chelsea guys, tell us your thoughts. Give us your feedback about.
I don't want to talk into Chelsea team because it always gives me problem with the Chelsea fans. So this one I will leave for Chelsea fans to tell us about Aston. We will come with that. Let's keep to that video.
But
after this Everton game.
But he's coaching one of the biggest clubs
in the world. Let's come.
We should criticize him.
Let's come with that video against Everton.
Okay.
After Everton.
Okay.
Let's see what happened after.
But I think Everton, despite the deduction of 10 points by FIFA, or who deducted them? FIFA, FA, yeah. That one maybe hindered them briefly, but I think they are back. They don't want to go down because they know if you go down there,
you cannot come back.
It's miserable. Coming back will be a hell. So they are trying their best to play football. I mean, to play Premier League next season. They are avoiding relegation and they are proving it. Beating Newcastle 3-0 is no easy task. Chelsea can testify to that. United can testify to that. And any other team can testify to that. Yes. So beating Chelsea might also be like any other
normal day.
Yeah. So for me, I think Everton can really cause Chelsea problems. Huge problems. So it is Chelsea to up their game.
I don't always believe this theory will always work against Chelsea.
Yeah.
But if it does work, Everton will win this game tomorrow. This theory of when Chelsea, after Chelsea meeting Manchester United, they always go
the next game.
They always go on a bad run for long. I don't want to believe in such theory. But if that theory works, I feel Everton will get a point against Chelsea because what is stopping them from getting that point is nowhere. Nothing is stopping them. Anybody can pick or drop points against Chelsea.
Yeah.
So I will go with the absolute. I will go with Chelsea. Let me be honest. Not Chelsea. No, Everton. I still feel a draw can happen there, but I will go. I will start with Everton. I'll start with Everton.
For me, Everton has been playing very well. Leave alone the 3-0 hammering by United. But their game against Newcastle yesterday and their previous win against midweek has been, over the weekend, has been motivating. And they are believing again that they can really survive this relegation, forced relegation by those authorities. So they want to prove them, or maybe they have to prove a point that they can still survive. For me, they are motivated than ever because they know that even if they were to be relegated, they will deduct 10 points.
Yeah.
But if they avoid relegation after being deducted 10 points, that will be a plus for them. So for me, it will be a tough game, but they can avoid defeat. Could end up in a draw.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Tough one to talk about, especially if it was Man City, I could have a second thought. But with Chelsea, let me be honest, it's going to be tough.
You don't want to show any mercy.
The Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea might decide to bounce back with that game. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Fulham versus West Ham. A promising game on Sunday, by the way. A lot of good games coming on Sunday.
Another difficult game.
Difficult game to predict.
Yeah. Fulham. West Ham won against Tottenham yesterday. Fulham on the other hand won against. Let me just tell you. Fulham won 5-0
against Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
Which was...
No one saw this one coming. Did you see this one coming? 5-0 against Nottingham Forest.
No, I didn't even expect it.
No, they have got a good midfield. I think...
Palenya, Pereira, they really have a good midfield. By the way.
So for me, I think it's going to be a very difficult game. Playing against West Ham, which is also...
a very good team.
A very good team. So... This one is difficult again. It's very difficult indeed.
I will start with the Fulham.
inside with Fulham. They might continue that
Trend.
perfect form against Wolves. Because even West Ham, they have not been so convincing. Like the goals they scored against Tottenham.
And if there was some mistake, there were really individual mistakes. So I don't feel it will be tough. I will still side with Fulham.
Even me, I'll go with the draw. Fulham or draw.
Fulham or draw.
Yeah.
Even me, I'll side with Fulham this one. Tough one. Luton suppressed Arsenal somehow, but they didn't get the point they wanted. They're getting Manchester City, which dropped. Can Manchester City drop their fourth? Against Luton.
This one, they are going to be disciplined. They are going to be disciplined. They are going to pay the mistakes for other people. So
I don't. Okay, it's tough one.
Yeah,
it's really tough one.
No, when Luton plays at home, they really cause problems to visitors. You saw what they did to Liverpool. Liverpool had to snatch, draw the last minute. Last minute. Everton had to win. Not Everton, Arsenal.
Had to win
midweek. Last minute. So City knows that going to that stadium
is not going to
be easy. It's not a walk in the park. So you have to do your work very early.
Finish your work early.
Yeah.
Do your things.
Yeah, but the good
take
thing,
your chances. Take your chances.
Yeah, the good thing with City, we normally destroy small teams. We don't want to.
Tottenham will surprise you, but I will not be surprised. Yeah. So for me, I will go with City. I side with City on that one. The next one is Tottenham versus Newcastle. I think I should do this one. I should be doing that one.
Should be live.
I should be doing. I will try to do it live if I will have that.
It will be the only game. Yeah.
It will be the biggest game in that league. Even I should do. I don't think I will have time to do Chelsea Everton, which is 5.
It's not late, but
I think I think I will have that. I will have other activities at that time, but I will see. I will update. But I just feel I should do it. Tottenham versus Newcastle.
For me, I'll side with Tottenham.
Wow.
Tottenham really plays nice football. The things are not just working, but I'll side with Tottenham. And Marquis Romero is also back.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As with the Tottenham, as with Newcastle, which we really lost a game which we should not have lost last week, we side with Newcastle.
No problem.
Because we know what we can do. We have Gordon. Do you know who Gordon is?
No, Gordon only destroys United.
Do you know who...
Gordon can only destroy United.
Do you know who Trippier is?
Nothing.
Isak.
Do you know who... They committed serious errors
No. Do you know
last game?
The only problem there is Nick Pope. Nick Pope is injured, right?
Yeah, that's why there are some rumors that they could go for the game. Yeah, as a cover-up.
For Nick
Pope, yeah. Which can really happen because with that, Newcastle is a big team right now, and they're also playing Champions League, or they can even drop to Europa League. So I think the guy can consider that. I'm not so sure, but
they can't.
Could be a nice
opportunity.
So for me,
I'll side Newcastle.
I'll side Tottenham.
But I think Tottenham are dangerous. I still have feeling. Tottenham. I change my mind. Tottenham. I see Tottenham.
Don't bring bad looks.
No.
Newcastle.
I know I really support Newcastle sometimes, but I decided, hey, Tottenham are really doing good football, man. They just need to win games. They just
need to win. Tottenham.
Smash a like on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. We are coming tomorrow. I think tomorrow we'll do a live video of a game of Arsenal. Is it Arsenal?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Arsenal versus Aston Villa.
8:30 p.m.
Make sure you smash a like on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. And if you know you are new into this channel, please hit that subscription button. Don't forget to hit that notification. I've said notification button how many times? 3 times. Is what is the time? 11 or 7 Kenyan time.
Yes.
We are going to sleep. So each and every person, good night. Until we do the next one tomorrow. Smash a like on the video. Hit that subscription button. Bye bye. See you.